Come on, that is the one. That is the one that we want right there. Can we do it? We're going to have a load of divisions coming from this side to help out in a moment. Stop him marching out for a start. They look knackered. Let's push in there. We're going to get in. Right, this gives them a very difficult area to try and get out of. It's also not really helping our supply situation going up like this, but we just need to keep applying pressure everywhere. Make sure you're going in there. Everyone else seems to be fighting. Okay, so we've got to... Can we do this? That is 3 divisions. They're getting out of there. Screw it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on, 3 divisions. I could do with someone doing a spoiler attack there to slow him up. Thank you. Let's put a bit of assistance in there. Are we going to break him? If we can just surround that lot, that's awesome. I mean, it's looking like it's going to work. That's just what we needed. Brilliant. Let's put this into a brand new army. And a new army group, in fact. Unless I just put it into the garrisons one. I don't know what I'm going to do with these guys yet, actually. We're out of generals, but for the time being, that's fine. Just put them on training. We can live with this. Air wings with no mission. Okay, let's just take a look at the air situation. So we need more troops over Burma. The problem is we don't have an air force capable of reaching across down there. But air superiority, let's make sure everyone has a little bit of support here. Especially those. And I guess you're going to go straight into the combat. They're the ones I'm using for the fighting. Let's concentrate our air power as best we can. Did we get in? I think we got in. Brilliant. Let's let the supply situation just take effect there. Although my supplies aren't exactly any better, I'm sad to say. But this is our opportunity here to actually push some hurt in this direction. We've got more of these guys coming on. Good. Good, good, good. That's okay. Change his colour. I'll put the mountaineer guy in there as well. The French scuttle the fleet. Okay, so the German operation to annex Vichy France, launched earlier than this week, has since completed successfully. However, German forces were unable to take control of the naval base at Toulon. Oh, so the French have actually nobbled their own fleet? Right. That is a focus in the German tree. I don't think I've ever seen them trigger it. So that's gone. So Germany has annexed Vichy France. How are they doing against the USSR? They're in 43. They are not at Moscow. That is a good sign. They're not at Leningrad. Okay, that is a good sign. So hopefully Germany is being held back. It's not our fight, though. I'm sad to say. It is not our fight. Right, these chaps can go into there. Because these dudes... Oh, where are you at? Ooh, that is quite grim. That is quite grim. Do you know what? Cancel the order. There's no point taking savage losses like that. I think if we go there, we'll just hold a defensive line so that Germany can't counterattack. But we're just getting eaten there by lack of supplies. In fact, we're eating each other because it's that bad. Okay, garrisons are now a problem as well. Don't know there's a huge amount we can really do about that at the moment. Sad to say. What do war bonds do? Consumer goods factories, which would be good. Heroism. Okay, let's get some war support going. And increase the airlift. That's going to help China, given the military factories. Which does help us, but at the same time, let's leave them to it for the time being. The 2 minor decisions. Okay, we've got ace pilots at last. Let's go and see where these guys are. Because remember, these are the film stars of the future. I don't see one in there. There we go. He's Max Easy Kill Wood. Can we not have Indian names, please? It's the Indian Air Force here. There should be somebody else somewhere. Do we have a spare? We've got one who's unassigned, so he has max airspeed, max air attack, and max agility. Assigned to the wing of 100 fighters in Mandalay. Let me see. So you've got 200, which are these. That one, so we've got one fighter ace there. And let's put the other fighter ace in there. Nice. Okay, that's what we wanted. Right, now beautiful. Let's make a bit of difference over here somewhere where we can. It is time to try and nobble these guys. Keep them moving in. So we have taken casualties on these attacks, which is sad. It is sad, but it is what it... Oh, we need to leave at least one behind to stop these guys moving in. We can assist there, actually. So we made a pretty good push. The 6 divisions. We are going to knock them out. Excellent. Excellent. Can we help over here? There's 8 divisions. They are going to get pushed out. We're attacking with the weakest of our attacking troops, but it's just a case of we push in now wherever we can. We're on pause. I wonder why it wasn't moving. Don't laugh at me. I'm sure we've all done it. I also suspect we could push across. How good is that? I'm attacking a motorized division. And the idea... Oh, we've got a guy there. Okay, march down here, because you're in trouble down here. They're supposed to be part of this army, but some reinforcements... Okay, let's stop there and just stabilize the line. That's fine. In the meantime, however, we've just pushed across, or about to push across, one of the rivers. Getting a river crossing is actually... I'll take that. And I don't think that is terribly useful either. Oh, you weren't supposed to go up there, but never mind. Can you help? Can we push in? You can probably push in. There, these lot are in a bad state. Right, let's make sure this all swamps these. And you guys all support this. We just need the support. We just need to pop 13 divisions. Are they all Japanese? No, they're not. There's a lot of stuff, though, in that pocket. And we should start seeing those go bang anytime soon. Our final Mountaineer army is ready. I mean... We should maybe have had these doing the combat over here. But I'm going to redraw the lines in a minute. Okay, so we've got some support. We're in 43. It is time to get this, I think, and get it working. How's the artillery? It's definitely time to get that and get it working. You see how we're really fighting? We're just behind with everything. But that's okay. That's okay. That is part of the challenge that we've got here. 10 divisions. Okay, these guys are starting to pop. That will free up a load of manpower when that finally goes. I've just seen that over there. That needs to go. We've got the new Bofors AA gun, which is excellent. We could go straight for the bone. No, let's get the infantry equipment. Let's get the infantry equipment. Everything needs an upgrade. We can do some more air power here. The Air Force is actually coming good. We don't have a lot really we can offer in close air support because our planes, I think, are a little on the weak side for this job, but we're doing what we can. We have 2 squadrons, and these guys have... I wonder if we're getting the shit kicked out of us here. The fighter's doing okay. I think we've got decent fighters. We'll have low efficiency on everything because, you know, radar and stuff like that. And just general everything being behind. But non-aggression pact from Ethiopia. Let's accept that. Wow, these guys are taking some killing. Everybody help. Jungle training. Research finished jungle warfare. Is that this one? That's something else. I'm confused. He doesn't have a details button, so I think that's clearly meant to be from something else. Nothing we can do over there at the moment. Let's take the fighter effort. We have a new what? Oh, we didn't make these. We need to make these. Let's get that on. Let's get the Bofors in production. Are you telling me there's a new destroyer hull that we can put in? Yeah, just switch. That's... Oh, it's upgrading because we're developing stuff. Okay, fair enough. Let's see how the Navy is looking now. So I think we can put 3 of these guys into a new theatre. We're going to put this chap in with his stacks of experience. We want automatic split off, repair priority, engage at medium risk. So let's just try and work this area over, shall we? This is where we kind of need... I mean, I've got... Look at this. I've got some trade route going all the way over here. Screw it. Why is it going round there? That looks like madness to me. I'm just going to click on everything. I'm just going to do it. And then... That seems a bit bizarre. But we'll do it. We'll help out. We don't care. We're good. We're good like that. Watch them ships get sunk. I can't believe these 8 divisions are holding on so well. Our reserves are struggling to get in. Oh, now they're going. Now they're going. And we finally have civilian factories again. That has been a long time coming. So what do we actually need? Well, at least the fuel is holding out for what we're trying to do with it. We might need civilian factories. Dockyards would be a thing. God, we still never got very far with the infrastructure, did we? Let's put some infrastructure on to give us some slots and maybe some resources, but I think everywhere's resourced out. So let's do this. And then... No, there is one down there. We can get more rubber, which will be useful. And then at the same time, there's nowhere where we can build dockyards where we're getting a bonus, which is a shame. It is a shame, but it's going to come after these, so let's do dockyards in there. It's going to come after that one's getting done there. Okay, so that's fine. We'll get the bonus that way. Right then, how are we doing in the war over here? I need these guys to pop because we've got far too long a front line here. This is madness. This is just madness. Hang on. Right, it's gone. Let's redraw this because this is awful now. We want to go from there. Do you know what? I'm just going to just right-click. Just get rid of all that. That's awful. There gets a time when it is just too messy to even consider doing anything with. So we'll take from here down to there. And we'll have an attack order going all the way down, including that port. Like that. And we'll take our secondary army, which is quite beaten up. This is also... Oh, this is going to be a mistake, I think, but... They're going to do the fighting in the north. We're going to bring the Mountaineers in as well, I think, and get stuck in up there. And the Blue Army, which has taken some more casualties. Get in here. Everyone get in there. In fact, railroad in. what we're going to do is we're going to pile into this bit, or behind and through. Can you go in a roll? It can do armor or combined arms, which is of no use whatsoever to us whatsoever at the moment. We're going to do the motorized divisions. That is something that we still probably need to get going. Right. You come over here and stop your training. You need to get in where it matters. So this is sort of rough mountainous terrain, I think. Is it up here? It certainly is. Let's railroad them to there. Okay, so the plan is in motion. We need to follow these guys. Where are they? Are they moving south? Most of them seem to be in position. Supply is absolutely horrendous. Let's take the top half of these guys. They're not ready for a fight. 1, 2, 3. 3 are. Doesn't help being on that sort of... Can we... I'm going to try and push through, because what I really want to do is cut off those 2 divisions there. So it says we're going to win, but I think some of our guys are going to get, like... They're going to take a lot of attrition from this. As long as we push through, though, that is fine. We've got the mountaineers in place, but attrition is terrible. Let's see if we can get in before this guy does. Hang on. Let's... Oh, god damn it. That was just too slow on that. Let's slow those up. Right, we're in. Perfect. I want you guys to continue the attack south. We just need to cut those guys up, which is all we're really wanting to do. That's not looking good. Hang on, hang on. Can we get the ones out of here that are at least looking respectable and throw those in? And let's have a chance, shall we? Keep those occupied. I don't want these guys getting out, but I don't think we've got the firepower to... The supply situation in here is generally just too bad. Yeah, I think what we're going to do is just going to withdraw those guys. Let them eat cake. Let's get... Actually, you know what? I don't even know if we've got a link up with the railroad here. We haven't. Now, this is part of the problem, as we can see. Right, so this has been a massive error of judgment. Let's make sure that is linked up and that gets straight to the top of the pile. And we've got supplies. We could bring supplies up that way. What we need is... Aha. And let's put that to the top of the pile as well. So that's more important. We're still building a port in... Oh, that's... The ports? No. We don't want that anymore. That was to build... That was so we can send more supplies overseas. That was the purpose behind that. Well, I mean, we're pushing in, which is nice, but it's not general push in that we kind of want to do. Threatening Bangkok would be beautiful if we could do it. And what we're going to do is we'll wait for those guys to go in. And then we're going to attack like that and like that. And can you support from that angle? Yep, there's an angle there. So we're going to try and just surround this place. We've got a weakness here. No. That's not what I didn't have you selected. You know when you're just trying to do something and the computer's like, yep, I'm going to throw a pop-up right under where you're going to click next. This game definitely does a lot of that. Right, so, pile into Bangkok. Everything into Bangkok. And see if we can just force a break there. I think we've got it here. I think we've actually got the breakthrough going on. Which is very nice at last. And up in the mountains... Our mountaineers are not looking in the best state, but that's fine. Okay, breakthrough achieved. How can we make the most of this? If we had proper aggressive troops down there, we could make a huge difference, I think. Mountaineers are going in, though, so that's excellent. Keep them going. See what I mean? I'm just about to do it. So we've got the... That's the rocket artillery. Brilliant. So we can now redesign... I was supposed to do that before. I'm going to go and redesign the fighters. That'll give us some bonus over there. And everything else... it just has to be what it is. So let's get the engineers on, because we have a nice bonus there. The destroyer hulls... Oh, the destroyer hulls. Sunk already. Yeah, I don't really see why I'm putting extra effort into that. We'll carry on making them. But, I mean, it's not proving terribly successful. We'll just keep the convoys... We'll just keep churning out convoys. I think that's probably our best bet. Right then, let's design the new fighter. I am tempted to go for fighter bombers. I'm tempted to go for fighter bombers. What can we put in this? We're going to go for special modules, drop tanks. The range isn't going to be as good as the last lot if I do that, though. I don't really want to put self-sealing fuel... extra fuel tanks in, because the air defense goes down. But I can put extra fuel tanks, and I can put self-sealing ones in. And the range is massive, and everything's fine. So over on this side, we want 4... Can we get 12 heavy machine guns? Because that would be insane. No, so let's take those off. We can have... Can we get some lights? Can we get some cannons? Nope. I think it's going to be too heavy. What about 2 light machine guns? We can do that. Air defense, air attack. All right, we're going to take that. It doesn't want to look like that one, though, because that looks awful. Let's go for... It is effectively an up-armed Spitfire as this thing with extra range. Let's do it. That's what we want. And let's modify that one. So I'm going to put 2 engines on this because we can. Special modules. We definitely want drop tanks. We probably want armor plates, do we? It's going to drop the range a bit. Self-sealing fuel tanks. Dive brakes. Don't need to worry about dive brakes. Let's go back. Let's come out with that for a minute. Let me think. We want the rocket rails. That gives us some ground attack. I don't think you should have a bomb bay on there, to be quite honest. Because in a small airframe, were there any planes that actually had a bomb bay, an opening bomb bay where bombs were stored in the fuselage? I don't actually think there were, but I am willing to stand corrected. Have we got the cannon? 2, cannon 1. That's got some air attack, defense turrets, a heavy machine gun defense turret. This is going to be an odd looking thing. Let's see. We've got drop tanks, extra fuel tanks for range. We can do it. It's not going to look like that, but it's going to look more like that. Probably going to look more like that, to be fair. Yep. Yeah, we'll take it. We've got rockets, we've got bombs, we've got cannons for shooting stuff up. We've got air defense, we've got air attack. Why not? Let's make something mad. Upgrade with latest traits. Oh, that's done it. Okay, cool. Cool, let's take it. Take that one. Save. Boom. That can do any mission. That'll be fun. What else have we got in here? Oh, it's talking about the destroyer. Destroyer's fine. I'm not sure. Honestly, not sure what to try and progress with the destroyer. Right then, are we... Let's just snake around here. I want to just try and cut these guys up as best we can. You should be helping in the attack on Bangkok. Because that's a key place to try and take right there. The Mountaineers are coming in at the top. We've got military factories. At this point, I think it's a case of... let's get more ground attack out there. It'll be nice to finish a war, you know. Or at least an area of conflict. China's gone in, so we're just grabbing what we can here. They've capitulated. That helps. That is great news. Let's just trigger those orders like that and just make sure we advance further forward. So we've got some promotions to hand out here. Our Field Marshal, Kodandera Sabaya, that's probably not his full name, is it? It's, yeah, Timea. He is now charismatic. And then this chap, Kodandera. They're both called Kodandera. Madapa Karyapa. Let's make him an infantry expert anyway. Nice. So it's nice to see those promotions coming through. So Bangkok fell. That's amazing. Let's throw in there. Let's throw in some help. I mean, the enemy are just beaten in this area now. Where did the Mountaineers get to? We're still struggling up here. The Mountaineers in particular. I pulled the other guys back, didn't I? I did. Let's train them up. They're not needed, I think, for this particular push. Let's go and get that done. They're trapped. Let's go and get the port. No, let's go down the coast. I like going down the coast. We've got a right mismatch of front lines everywhere here. It's awful. You're going up there. I did have some more troops in there. You're going in there. Actually, the Mountaineers can lead the way. They can go in there. Nice. Okay, the fall of Stalingrad? What? They were nowhere near that. Interesting, though. Stalingrad has fallen. Big surprise. Because normally Moscow falls first, but the Russians are holding on over there. And they've even looks like they've made a naval invasion over here. Madness, I tell you. It is sheer madness. Alright, let's trigger some stuff. There's not much we can do with a lot of these. So, region-wide land... That's a bad one. This one's a better one. I just don't see that we've got an awful lot to do with our political power at the moment. I think that'll change once we open a few more options up. And this... Oh, you're joking. I could have done that. It never came up here saying I could do that. Okay, we need to save up a lot of political power then. What the shit? Ireland has capitulated. These are dark times. It's dark times that Italy managed to get sea power and supremacy to invade Ireland. Royal Navy should have been all over that. Africa is the only place that's really looking fine. Oh, we've gone into Italy. Nice, okay, that's good. I spoke too soon about Moscow, didn't I? Is this the end of the Soviet Union? If this is the end of the Soviet Union, do I need to be concerned about that? Well, that's okay at the moment. Okay, let me finish my fights, and then we'll worry about intervention elsewhere. Stuff's going on nicely down here. Supply, as always, is an issue. Let's take all these guys and stick them on that order, because that's done. And that's really done as well. That doesn't need to be there anymore. Everything we've got here, make sure we're just moving in to finish off those Japanese there. It's excellent. Excellent stuff. Let's go down to Bangkok. And I think we've got a whole army up there. They're going on leave. They're going to Delhi. We've got the fighter effort, which just gives us a research bonus. No, does it even? Yeah, it gives us a research bonus. And this gives us... It just gives us a... It gave us a breakthrough as well. There's nothing else. I need to take that one, but we need the political power. At least we know we can get that now. Red Eagle Division. Well, I would say this one. The Smiling Buddha, by the way, is some nuclear bullshit thing. Can't see us making use of it unless the war goes on an exceptionally long time. But this is great. We're kicking Japan out of Vietnam. And even if it is going back to Free France, they could do with some more divisions. But we can add this area in. Just because I feel like, you know, just helping our friends hold this. Japan not doing too well in China, which is great news for us. But they're doing very well in the Pacific, which is bad news for us. Very, very, very bad news. We do have a full army there, trained. We have... Oh, well, these guys are waiting. Okay, that's fine. When I say a full army, they are second line units for sure, but they're good for holding areas. Am I going to have to come through and kick somebody's ass down here because no one's actually moving? We're going on a general offensive, which is often costly and expensive. We'll find a command.